Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends, and another special feeding episode, where we have a nice guy right here who we're gonna feed. Very polite, called the Terroriser, and he was a recent special loyalty reward, and he's metal, and we're going to start feeding him up. Because what could possibly go wrong with that? No, he's not going to the ladies' area, but I did have to relocate here, yeah. Unfortunately, he's not with the rest of them. Okay, that's an interesting technique. It's no reflection on him, it's just that I don't have room for him in the regular areas. And I'm not going to put him on the ladies' island. No, I don't want that problem. Alright, so this is Terroriser. All by himself. He's a wee lad. Oh, there was some money in there. Okay, Coco! Definitely not keeping that name. Anyway, again, this guy was a free loyalty reward. Dude, put that down. You're too young to be playing with guns. Okay, that obviously it's not functioning, so that's okay. Alright, so he is a legendary. He is metal. And he is immune to magnetism. Yeah, I don't understand that one either. Anyway, skills, let's see. He's got typical low physical. He's got low metal. And, of course, his special skill is Devastate. Alright, deals massive metal damage to all enemies. May make targets bleed. Oh, that is really good. That is very, very good. Alright, so let's take a step back here. He tilts towards the power side, but his other stats aren't really too bad at all. So let's just take a look here. A monster so impressive that all his opponents look like choir boys next to him. He's a machine of killing, a governor of assassins. I see what you did. He's the Terroriser. Okay, yeah, we got a little Arnold reference there, huh? Alright, so let's feed him up here because, let's face it, he is far too young to be playing with guns. So let's get him to level 4. Okay, there he is. He's a strapping teen there. His wavy hair and stuff. Let's hope he's a little bit more responsible for firearms. Yeah, he seems to be very responsible with firearms. No problem there. Alright, so let's start seeing his skills, starting with level 7. Okay, shoot all enemies. Deals low special damage to all enemies. That's not a bad way to start. No, it isn't. Okay, so let's keep going here to level 10. Okay, wound target. Deals moderate metal damage, 50% chance of bleeding, of making target bleed. Okay, that's not bad. Bleeding is a good thing. And that's what happens when you shoot people. They bleed. Alright, so, let's get to 15. Oh, he's taking his glasses off, too. Oh, he's got glasses underneath there, too. Okay. Little metal eye things. Okay, shoot target. Deals moderate special damage, 50% chance of magnetizing. Okay, is that the same as this one? Okay, the difference, of course, is the effect. That's a good question. What would I rather do? I guess it really depends on the target. I mean, if the target has a lot of health, then bleeding is really good. But then again, making double damage is pretty good too. I guess it really depends. But let's face it, I'm not going to keep either one of them because they're 50% chances. And I don't keep no 50% chances. No, I don't. Alright, so let's go. Level 20! Okay, injure target. Deals heavy special damage. May make target bleed. Requires cooldown. Alright. So obviously that is an upgrade for that one. Actually, it couldn't be. It's special damage. But essentially it is, and I'm not going to keep a 50% chance. So I might as well. Yes, it has a cooldown, but it's good damage. It's good damage, especially if it's magnetized. I've never seen bleeding have a different turn count. Usually bleeding is bleeding, and it's got the same turn count. It's very unusual. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm not going to keep the other one anyway, so. I don't know if I'm keeping that one in the end, but I know I'm not keeping a 50% chance, right? So, level 25 in his final form. Okay, weaken targets. Deals low special damage to all targets. May magnetize all targets. That's useful. I think I would just do a quick swap with that one, because I'm going to assume he's got something better coming his way. So I'm just going to swap that one in, because obviously it does more damage, even though they both say low. But more importantly, it does magnetizing. So if he can follow up with a bigger one that's metal, that would be good. So I'm just going to swap that in. Okay, there he is! The Terroriser! He'll be back. Yeah, I'm going to have to name him Arnold. Just going to have to. Level 30! More precision. Deals very heavy metal damage, gains precision. 1 round cooldown. Okay, well that's going in there, because it's a 50% chance, and I'm not keeping a 50% chance. Okay, that's not bad. Very heavy metal, that can be, especially if you magnetize. If you magnetize and come back with that, that's going to really do some serious damage there to a single target. Okay, I was about to say don't shoot that up, but no, you go right ahead. No, make up your mind though. The chain gun or the hand shotgun, really? Nah, you can have both. All right, level 35. Let's see what we got here. Okay, more power. Deals heavy metal damage, gains double damage. 3 round cooldown. Oh, that's kind of tricky now. That you're starting to get. See, the fact that it's single target attacks now is really starting to like. Okay, see, more precision does more damage. You know, it does more damage. It's also metal damage, which means the more power is not as useful if you got the magnetized down. If you got the magnetized down, it's not going to do. And the other one just every other round too. Do I want to get rid of this one though? They're the same damage. They're the same cost, but the new one, the double damage one, has got. Oh, so what do you want to do? Bleeding is very nice. That one's my magnetized one. I guess it really depends on what his final skill is going to be. But it's really hard to say no to double damage. It really is. It's very hard to say no to double damage. Because, the bleeding, if it's somebody who's got a lot of health, is really good. If they're kind of low damage, low health, it's not really as effective. But giving double damage to everything, you do this one, and then you turn around and do that one. Or even if they're magnetized, too. So that was really amazing then. I mean, if you manage to get this one off, you do this one for the double damage because the magnetize lasts for 3 turns, and then you come back with this. You could do a lot of damage to one guy. Alright, so for the moment I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the bleeding out. I guess it really depends on what I put in that first slot, or what else is coming, right? Yeah, you just keep shooting. Just remember, ammo doesn't grow on trees, though. Alright. Level 40. Okay. Hard headshot. Oh, you're going to keep doing this to me, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, hard headshot deals massive special damage. It's special damage. Okay. It's a smaller cost. It does a little bit more damage. It's hard to say. The bars are not usually right. But precision is really good. And that gives double damage. I'm not losing that one. This is I'm just, do I keep this one? If the big one is, if I can get a big metal multi-guy attack, then the weakened targets is really great because it magnetizes. See, this one here does double damage, so all your attacks after that, and precision. Yeah, I don't know if this guy's going to have a accuracy issue. I suppose I could always swap it back later. It's just, again, if I take that out, I don't have any metal attacks. This kills me, but I'm going to leave it for now. Maybe I should have put it in the first spot. I should have put it in the first spot, just so I wouldn't run into it again. Alright. Okay, injure target. No, that's the bleeding one, but I am going to put that in the first slot for now. I'm going to put that in the first slot because I don't want it coming up. I don't want it coming up. Alright, so, level 50. Multi-kill! Deals moderate metal damage to all enemies. I was really hoping for something like bleeding or something like that, you know? I don't know if that combo is even worth it at this point, you know? That one does low special damage but magnetizes, which means this one will come back and it'll do more damage. Okay, we'll just put this one here. It's a question of whether I want to keep the other one, really. I mean, do I want to keep the weakened targets at this point? I mean, do fights go that long these days? Alright, 55. We'll just see what happens here. Injure target. I wouldn't take that one. I would take the other one, if anything. Alright. And 60! Injure target. Alright, we're going to say no to this for now. I'm just going to take a quick look. I'm very curious. I want to see whether or not I've actually seen everything. Okay, multi-kill. No, that's just down here. Okay, no, stop. Injure target. I believe I've probably seen. Shoot all enemies. That was the early one. Okay. Magnetize. That's a single target magnetize. But the damage is really not even worth considering since it's so low. Terrorize shotgun. Okay, so that's basically, I believe that we've seen everything. Now, the question is this one. This one right here. Do I want this one? Now, I would wait for it to come around again, of course. I would keep multi-kill. I would keep multi-kill. The question is, do I want this? You know, do I want this? Because I have this, which, you know, will give him double damage. Of course, it's a 3-round cooldown. This one here's a 1-round cooldown, and then I have a 3 and a 3, which means he might end up running into problems. But if I take that other one instead of that, then I don't have any problems at all, and I can either have a bleeding attack or the bigger attack. So, I mean, this is a situation I'm probably going to have to test him. I'm probably going to have to test to see how it works out, and we'll see. So let's just see his final numbers here. Yeah, he's more powerful. He is a damage dealer. He is absolutely a damage dealer. That's what he is. He's a damage dealer. And you probably want him to have some kind of speed on it, just so, because he does seem to have things that complement his attacks. I mean, this one gives you double damage. This one gives you precision. You have the other one, this one over here, which magnetizes, so that you might want to use this one. So the question is this one worth it? I question now whether or not I want that one or not. Because by itself, low damage, I guess I just have to see it in operation. So he's going to, yeah, we're going to have to see with him. But I like his stuff. He does a lot of damage. I said, that first attack, this one here is a little bit disappointing. It's not just the damage. I would like something else to have been in there. Whether it's bleeding or dazing, anything else. It just by itself, it just doesn't seem to be worth it. You know, it was kind of the big thing I was waiting for. I would have preferred some other effect to be with it. I mean, not necessarily stun, which would have been great, by the way. But, I mean, I just would have preferred to have something else along with there. Bleeding. They seem to be pushing the bleeding a lot. So bleeding would have been good. Or even put magnetize on this one. Yeah, get rid of the other one, put magnetize on this one, so then you could use the other attacks. Although, let's face it, I only have one other metal attack. Because the big attack that I said no to was special damage. Yeah, so anyway, this is the Terroriser. He's good for damage. He's metal, so that's not so bad. So we'll be testing him out. Actually, I have 4 I need to test now, and no, I'm not including He-Man in that. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it, and play games, because games are fun. See ya!